Look at there. I'm not ready. What a surprise, huh? What do you think, everybody? Maybe I ought to just turn that off and turn that off and turn this on and get over here. How's everybody doing? Oh, my goodness. Kind of late. And I was sitting right here, too. I just forgot to click a couple extra buttons. You can probably tell by the look of my eyeballs I'm not feeling too good these days. Still kind of dealing with the crud. But that's okay, because it is what it is, and it'll just have to be the way it works out. In the meantime, hello, Angela. Going to talk about a couple of things tonight. Let me first get that distinguished, level-headed thinker. Yeah. Lloyd Mendenhall, everybody.
Hey, Mel, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, still fighting that flu, whatever.
Got the Wuhan flu still? Dealing with that?
Well, I'm not convinced that's what it is. It's just been too mild. It's just this is lingering like a cold. My head's all stuffy. My sinuses are screwed up.
Yeah,
it feels like a cold, But anyway.
You did
tonight,
take a test, right? I thought.
Well, that was, but, the test can't technically distinguish between the two. So rather than give you a false negative, it's going to tell you you're positive.
I've actually got 2 of those tests sitting right in my medicine cabinet now. My daughter-in-law was kind enough to bring over a couple. Said in case, she goes, in case you and Mom get to feeling bad, here's the test. So.
Well, the trouble is the home test, the PTR test, all of them, they can detect flu viruses, many different kinds. But to determine between the actual 19th COVID and a regular cold or a flu, it doesn't have the ability to do that. So it's going to tell you positive just so that you're precautious about it, which to me is kind of like a misdiagnosis, from the doctor. You go to the doctor because your arm hurts and your arm's broke, and the doctor misdiagnoses it as a sprained wrist, and you got a broken arm. Well, then you got serious trouble. You got to go, or you okay?
Let me go take care of Judy real quick. Yeah,
right.
I need to. Let me go take care of her real quick. I'll be right here.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. Well, so anyway, that's my opinion about that. And now I'm going to say hello to the first person that was in chat tonight and be my brother, Backwoods Droner, and then One Vision Aerial, Jody, Drone Shots, Tater, Texark, T-Bird, Bob Casey. Hello, sir. I need to get with you and talk more about converting a welder into a TIG welder. I know I need a torch, but anyway. Tater, Texark, we're going down the list here. Thunderbird, Lon Denard. I was like, who's the guest? What, Lon? What are you talking about? And then we got Angela and I don't know. Anyway. Jim Boyd, welcome. Glad you're here as well. Justin, 863. Robert Glazer. I don't know. I may have missed somebody. I may not have. I don't know. Hopefully not. So tonight's going to be a short night, partially because I don't feel very good, and partially because I just don't have a lot to talk about tonight. But I'm going to say something that may or may not go well. It may or may not make people happy or sad. It may or may not do a lot of things. It may or may not cost me subscribers. But the beauty of being a veteran is the fact that I served some military time in this country to give me the right to have my opinion. And that also means that I respect your opinion, even if I don't agree with it. So what I'm going to say could be taken as opinion. Could be taken many ways, I'm sure. But here's what I'm going to say. If you have to put a disclaimer on a video that says this video is completely legal, or don't do what I do, kids, do what you're supposed to do, or visual observer just off camera, any kind of disclaimer like that on your video, then that means you're probably not flying legal. You're probably needing a visual observer. You're probably flying in a manner that you probably shouldn't be flying if you want to truly 100% helpfully support the drone community. I've been finding myself not watching a lot of videos lately because of those kind of reasons. Watching the video, supports the channel. I have a hard time supporting channels that support improper, I'll say, things. I'm not going to go so far as to say illegal. I'm not going to make the determination. That's not my job. My job is to listen to my conscience, support who I think does things right, not support those who I don't do things right or think do things right. And if you are a magical wizard with video editing and fly like a maniac, but hide it in your wizardry of editing, then more power to you. But when your videos blatantly, clearly show that you are not flying in a manner that supports the betterment and the help of the overall community, then I can't support you anymore. And if you're one of those channels, I have probably unsubscribed and I no longer watch your videos. If you're a channel or a creator or a mentor that supports proper, I'll say, etiquette, for lack of any other better way to put it, then I 100% support your channel and I appreciate you, and I hope that you support mine and appreciate me. My channel name, 400 AGL, based on the legal height that drones can fly, 400 feet above ground level. Hello, Dre. I see Dre's in the chat. I see Maddie's in the chat. I see Ron Lockwood's in the chat. I see Art's in the chat. Art scolded me for calling him on his live stream yesterday, and I was trying to be a secret informant, but he didn't know that ahead of time because his mind reader switch wasn't turned on. Anyway, sorry about that, Art. Didn't mean to rub you the wrong way on that one. So that's my monologue on that, and that's all I'm going to say about it. And now I'm going to bring Lloyd back because he's back in the chair. Apparently, Miss Judy has been well taken care of. And
Yep.
The next thing, and really the only thing, I've got no videos to show this week, Lloyd. Nobody sent any in. And I just checked the email list before the stream started. But last night on Jim's show, wait, last night? No, not last night. Somewhere on someone's live stream, I think it was yesterday, they were talking about wanting a good method of speed ramping in the videos. And I know that the couple of people that reached out about it was Lon Denard and Dre from Recovery One Drones. And I know that both of those guys use Premiere Pro, as do I. So I've got some video. Hello, Big Water. Happy New Year, everybody, by the way. I've got a video clip. Ah, yes, it was on Adrian's stream, Maddie. Thank you. I'm going to show you how to do a speed ramp with Premiere Pro, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. But you know what? I don't have, or do I? I'm looking for a capture. I don't have a capture of this desktop. So, and the other
Okay,
monitors, maybe I can use that one.
For those of us that are not technically inclined when it comes to videography and editing and all that stuff, what the hell is a speed ramp?
Okay.
Is that the ramp when you're coming up onto the main highway and you're supposed to,
That's a
we call it
speed
the
ramp.
speed
That's
up
where you
lane.
accelerate gently to cruising
Acceleration ramp,
speed
yeah.
of the
Yeah.
traffic. Yeah, that's it.
So you're going to show us how to take videos of us accelerating on into the traffic. Is that what you're
Yes.
talking about?
That's right.
Okay, good.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of people have trouble making the interchange from standard speed to slow motion or
okay.
rapid speed, and then back down to
Right.
standard speed or back up to standard speed, whichever it is that you're wanting to do.
Right.
Speed ramping is you make that all, instead of a sharp cut where you go from 100% speed to 40% speed for slow motion, you make it a ramp. You make it gently transition into your slow motion shot or your high speed shot, whichever it is that you're after. So
Right. Okay.
I have a clip queued up, and I have it all set and ready, and I'm hoping that I'm doing this right because I want it to be able to, I want my keystrokes to be seen on the screen, so I'm hoping that this works out. So what I need you to do, Lloyd, is tell me if you can see my mouse and what I'm doing with the mouse when I start this transition, like right now. So can you see my mouse moving in the video? I'm seeing it on the main.
I can see your cursor.
You can see the cursor.
the
Okay, so
cursor.
can
Yeah,
everyone
okay.
else see the cursor? Hopefully. So this is a little video clip. It's
Yeah, it's on the channel.
I'm gonna expand this out a little and go to the home point, move this over here out of the way, drag this clip down to the home point just so it's easy to work with. That way I can hit home on my keyboard and my timeline indicator moves to that spot. So can everyone see this okay? Is everyone able to see this? Oh, and you may even be able to hear the audio. I don't know. Can you hear that audio, Lloyd, that scratch?
No, I couldn't. Nope.
You're not hearing that audio?
No.
Okay. Well, that's kind of good, actually, because it's just rock crawling noise. Although T-Bird says
Oh, okay.
yes. So I don't know what
really?
he's saying yes to. Some of the guys are saying yes. So I don't know. If they're saying yes, they could see my mouse, or yes, they could hear that audio. So I need to try to make this bigger, which means that I need to go to here, go to settings, and go to position, and then I'm going to try and zoom this up, and I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to move this up. There we go. Move this back over that way. Okay. So now we can really see the timeline. And
Right.
in Premiere Pro, there's a real easy way to do all this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the audio track, because for right now we don't even need that. So I unlinked the audio and the video and deleted the audio. So if you look right here on this video track, there's a FX box. If you right-click the FX box, one of your automatic options is time remapping. So you click on speed, because that's what you want to do. And we're going to make this taller so we can see the whole thing. Right here at this point, this is where we're going to say slow or speed it up, okay? So we're going to hold the alternate key, and we're going to click right there. No, we're just going to click right there. How come this isn't? I keep looking at the wrong screen, so I don't know if this is working or not. There we go. On a Windows machine, it's Control. On a Fruity machine, it's probably Mode or whatever it is they call it on a Fruit. On your monologue, point is fine. If we don't police our own, someone else will do it for us. That's right. And the results of that are more regulation. Anyway, okay, so we're off of that topic. So now I have cut this video clip right there at that spot. Now, if I wanted to, say, speed this video up on this side of my cut, I can take it to 200%, which is double speed, 300%, which is 3 times speed, right? So let's take it to 300 right there. Now, we get these 2 little markers here, and this is where we get our ramp. So right now, if I played the video clip, it would go from 100% speed to 300% speed in a snap. But if I take these and separate them, I can make a ramp. Okay? So now, in the distance of these frames, this video will go from 100% speed to 300% speed, and it will continue to play at 300% speed until it either A, runs out of video, or B, runs off the end of the speed ramp. So I'm going to hit the home key, and I'm going to start the clip playing, and then you'll see what happens. This is regular speed, and now it's going to gradually speed up to 300% speed. And that, see how it's running at 300% speed? I'm going to pause it. So that is a speed ramp, and that right there is just exactly how easy that is to do in Premiere Pro. So now I'm going to zoom back in on this again and see if I can find my spot where I was. There we go. Okay. So now I want to do another speed ramp, but I want to slow it down. So I'm going to take...
Basically what you're doing is setting keyframes and then raising it a point, raising it up, and now you're going to be taken back down. But this is like setting key. This is what I do when I bring in my volume for raising and lowering.
Same kind of thing. You can set keyframes and do the same kind of thing. So now I'm going to bring this down to 23%, and I'm now see how it's stretched. Well, you can't really see it yet, but you will in a second. When you speed a video up, it shortens it. When you slow it down, it lengthens the clip overall. So now I'm going to go back to reset all settings. Now it's back. So now you see how much longer this clip is because I slowed it down right here to 23% of its original speed. So now I'm just going to hit play again, and I'm going to let it run, and it's at 300% speed, and it's ramping down, and now it's going to go down to 23% speed. And to show that it's actually moving slower, I got to really move the cursor over here, and now I'll let this play. And now you'll see how much slower the video's running versus 100%. So if I wanted to do it again, right here, just cut it, move this up to 100%, ramp it out a little bit, and hit play. And now as this ramps up, the video will come back to 100% speed, and there you have it. And that, in a nutshell, is exactly...
Lon says, thanks, I remember now. So
that, in a nutshell, there you go, Lon, is 100% exactly how you do a speed ramp in Premiere Pro.
Right.
It's
Okay.
really very easy. Premiere
And
makes it easy. They make it so easy, it's just stupid easy.
yeah,
So
you
there
know,
you have it.
this week we kind of touching a little bit on your monologue, but not really talking about what somebody wrote. You know, stupid people force us to have rules. And a good example is this week the VA came and put in a new wheelchair lift in my van, or scooter lift in the back of my van. And you know, I had to get the wheelchair that or the scooter that they provided and bring it out so they could put it on there. Anyways, I hurt my back, so I'm paying for that, but that's another story. But they gave me, you know, like 4 pages of paperwork that I had to read through, and you know, I had to initial like 2 pages of stuff, and one of those. Now, mind you, this is a lift. It's just a lift for, you know, it picks it up off the ground and takes and puts it in the very back cargo area. You know,
Right.
it's
right.
You know, right. You know, we've all seen them. The old folks standing there. Well, one of the things, I'm going down kind of half-ass reading this stuff and, you know, doing this. It's government, so, you know, I trust them that everything that I sign is going to be up front, and that's sarcasm, Mel. But anyway, so I'm I'm initialing this crap, and I read one of these things that they say. It says, "Do not I'm signing. I'm initialing. I will not attempt to stay in the wheelchair while I raise the ramp and put it inside." And I thought,
So you can't ride it up.
No, yeah.
Well, there's no fun in that.
Well, I know. That's the reason they put that rule in there, because apparently somebody tried. It's got a maximum weight limit of 350 pounds. Well, the scooter's about 150. Well, no, but it's just to pick it up and store it. You know.
Yeah, but it'd be a lot more fun if it would do like 600 pounds, so you could ride it.
Well, exactly, and that was the, you know. But I looked at the guy and I said, so let me get this. Somebody's already tried that, right? And he says, yep, that's why we got the rule there. Somebody tried it, and it broke off, and they fell out into the ground, and, you know, it's like, you know, and that's it, you know. Got to have rules for all the dummies that have already tried it, which ruins it for everybody, because I could have had fun trying it myself, but now I can't because they made me sign a paper that said I wasn't going to, so, you know.
Well, you know, and part of the problem is that I'd have to download that long
probably
to
tried
do it.
suing the lift company.
Yeah, you know.
That's what it really come down to. Some idiot decided, oh, I fell out onto my face when this thing collapsed on me, and it, you know. Well, dumbass. You know, they do make lifts that you can ride in.
Well, Mr. Johnson, how did you break 4 ribs? Well, sir, it was when the Coke machine fell over on me. Well, how did the Coke machine fall over on you? Well, my soda didn't come out, so I thought it would be a good idea to tip and shake the thing. Yeah.
And me and the guy that the guy that was putting the lift in, he's 33, he said, but you know, he said he apologizes for his generation's stupidity. So he and I got along great. Hang on a second.
So some more guys in chat. Steve Carpenter, thank you for coming. Yeah, Lon, I know you're there. Possum.
I'll be right back.
Chris Hope. Take your time, Lloyd. We may not be here when you get back. Recovery One, Dre. Hello there. On your monologue, your point is, if we don't police our own, someone else will. Yes, that's exactly true. Okay, so now that that's over with, no, it's an example of a video that could use ramping. Oh, okay, Lon, I get you now. Jumped onto the Da Vinci train with Matt. Oh, yeah, you guys that like your Leonardo stuff, you know, because it's more artistic, I don't know what to tell you, but, you know, I don't do Da Vinci, so I can't speak for Da Vinci. Leonardo has to take care of his own. Turn on cruise control in the motor home and go back and make a copy. Yeah, I know, right? Now mine's just about 3/4 full still. I'm still good here. Thank you, though, T-Bird. Chris Hope, thank you. So really, guys, that was about all I had. I felt strongly enough about what I opened the show with that I wanted to open the show with that. And I hope that I didn't lose any support or subscribers over it. In fact, I hope I gained support over it, because if we don't do it ourselves, Dre's right, nobody else will do it for us. Those that do it for us will do nothing but make it harder on us. And that's what we don't want. So, that being said, I got some background things here I can say. Don't forget, still need a couple more orders of shirts. I think I need 3 or 4 more pre-orders. And so if you get that done, 400agl.net. That's also where you can get your subscription to Remote Pilot 101 if you do care to take the long exam and get your actual 107. 10 miles is not possible, T-Bird. There's not a drone out there that will fly 10 miles away and come back. Not battery powered yet that I know of, that we use. Small, lightweight stuff. It's not available. It is, but they don't let us have it. If you want to send something to the channel to be help displayed on the videos, or just get a hold of me in general, 400agluploads@gmail.com. That's the best way to email me. And then, of course, you can send something to P.O. Box 12, Holiday, Tennessee, 38341, assuming that you might want to, DJI, send me something. Just in case, that's exactly where you would have to send it to. And why am I clicking on that? And there we go. Now it's finally working. So that takes care of all that. Lloyd?
Okay.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. Well,
that's all I got in me tonight.
Yeah, you're still recovering from whatever creepy crud you've got. And
you can probably hear it in my voice. I don't know, but...
Yeah. Well, we were sitting out in the living room tonight because, well, while I was doing art show, my daughter-in-law, one of the Christmas presents they got for Judy was a one of those foot spas, the bubble and
oh yeah,
and a whole bunch of manicure, pedicure stuff. So while I was doing art show, they were sitting out in the living room right behind me here and doing mani-pedis. It's like, okay, I'm going to the office where the real men are at.
Going to the man cave.
And yeah, going to the man cave. So Judy's sitting out there watching TV. She just come to she says, where is the she wants some pecan pie. She loves pecan pie, and that's another story. But anyway, so I had to run in there, and she had the stuff out. She just couldn't find the pie, and it's down on the bottom shelf. Okay, so, but yeah, so no manscaping Thunderbird 6. No, ain't gonna happen. But
that's for them preppy nice. Pretty boys like Lon, not us old guys.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But it was good for Judy. She had an enjoyable afternoon, and she'd been sitting up, so she's sitting in there watching TV. But after I got through with, and my daughter-in-law left, I was sitting out there. I went and got her something to eat, and sitting out there with Judy. And I got stretched out on the loungers part of the couch. It's got one of those lounges,
recliner things.
One end is like a chase. Yep. Yeah. It's not a recliner, but it's I leaned back on those pillows and I was going, trying to stay awake before your show started because I was about to fall asleep. So,
well, I started getting things ready early tonight, and you showed up in here early. We had a nice visit before
Yeah, we did. We did. Yeah.
Yeah, Lon, just don't let it go to your head, okay? Anyway, Lloyd, we got to get out of here now. This is getting...
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
It's getting way too deep. Don't forget, 7 o'clock tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Time. My show. Join us to see what kind of crazy, stupid, silly crap I'm going to do on my show this week.
You have no way to know unless you show.
That's it. Cause you want
and you may not know then.
The truth? Yeah, I was going to say, you want to know the truth? I don't even have any way to know what's going to happen in my show because I don't plan it. It just happens.
There you go. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming tonight. I know you could have been anywhere. You chose to be here, and I really, really do appreciate it. And Absolutely. It is time to say goodnight, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.